Hey y'all! The company we'll be working with today is Asteria Hair. They sent me over this beautiful wig with some extra goodies in the box. Let's get straight into it. The wig we'll be featuring today is an HG lace 30-inch medium cap size 250% density wig. It comes with your normal 3 combs in the inside and the adjustable strap, and it also comes pre-plucked. This is a very full wig, and I did appreciate that the knots were small. However, you only do get just 2 inches of parting space on the side, so you can't do super deep side parts. Just keep that in mind. So now it's time for the new updated jet black color tutorial. I now use permanent dyes, Revlon number 12, natural blue black. This is the secret to how my jet black is always hitting, is popping, and you just know when SlayedBy Jordan does a jet black. I first wet my wig. I know you probably like, why are you wetting the hair? You finna put dye on it. It makes you distribute the product so easier, and it just, I'm telling y'all, it works. Just wet the hair. For the frontal part, we're going to apply that with the comb. Y'all already know my little trick with the comb. You're going to put your product in a coloring bowl and take your comb, dip it in there, and you're going to comb the color on the roots. This is how you prevent from staining the lace. I don't spray my lace with freeze spray. I don't put no gel, no Vaseline. I don't put none of that. I literally just comb the product on the roots. I don't have to do extra steps, and it keeps me from staining the lace. Remember, this method we are using a permanent dye. My last jet black tutorial, we did the watercolor method, so that's why I use the freeze spray. But with the permanent dyes, I don't use the freeze spray. I mean, unless you need more security, you can, but I don't. So I'm just gonna comb that product all over the roots of the frontal. And this is how your frontal should look once you've applied all the color to it. I did go ahead and use my applicator brush to apply the color to the mid shaft and the ends once I did finish using the comb for the roots. And now for the back, y'all, I keep the color in the bottle. And I slap that thing on there. I just make sure that it's really saturated. That's why I use like 5 bottles of dye. But y'all already know, when it comes to the back, honey, just throw that thing up in there any kind of way. You just need to make sure that it's fully saturated. I'm not going to judge you by what method you use to slap it on the back. If you plane it on correctly, I just slap my thing up in there and I comb it through, just get the job done. And I know some of you may ask, why do I use permanent dyes now instead of the watercolor method? The watercolor method that I taught you all, the video that got over 1 million views, that method is very much still effective. That is how you get jet black when you really don't have time and you want to do something quick, or you just don't feel like doing all this right here. But the thing about watercolor is the color doesn't last as long when you do a permanent dye. With watercolors, you can't use super high heat because you end up steaming your color out. And 2, when you use a permanent dye, it gets even darker than the watercolor method. So that's why I like using the permanent colors now. Because for one, it gets even darker and it lasts even with using high heat and multiple washes. It's like you just can't go wrong with the permanent dyes when it comes to jet black. It's like that's the best method to use. However, if I'm in a rush and I just need to get some jet black on a wig or some bundles in the frontal really, really, really quick, I'm going to use the watercolor method because it works. But I'm telling y'all, try this method out. Yes, you have to put in more work and it takes a little bit more time. But when you see those results, you're gonna be like, woo, yes, baby. Trust me, I will never lead you wrong. So now we're gonna let this process for at least 30 minutes, but I highly recommend you let it sit like an hour or even overnight, because I really let my dyes sit overnight, even if they are permanent. However, I think I did this the same day I did my cousin's hair, so I think I only let this set for like 30 minutes to an hour. Once those 30 minutes to an hour or however long you let it sit is, you want to go ahead and rinse that wig out. I think I rinsed it with warm water. Yeah. Y'all already know the infamous Dawn dish detergent. Y'all just don't ask no questions. Just put the dish detergent on your wig and wash that dye out. The dish detergent acts like a clarifying shampoo. It gets all that dye out, all the dirt, all the gunk, all that out. And I love it because I don't know. I feel like I feel like dish detergent should have been a shampoo. But it's detergents in shampoo. So I mean, it just is what it is. It just works, y'all. And after you finish working in that dish detergent, you want to go ahead and rinse it out with some warm water. And you want to repeat that process one more time just to make sure that you have all the dye out the wig. As you can see, honey, that hair is nice and jet black and we have no stains on that lace, period. And now it's time to bleach those knots. I always bleach my knots after I dye my hair jet black. That way, if I get any black on the knots, I can go ahead and bleach that all the way out. After you finish rinsing your wig that second time with the dish detergent, you want to just wring it out. Blow dry that lace a little bit and go ahead and apply your bleach mixture of choice. I'm going to tell y'all what I use in another video once I do updated detail wig and style video. But I do use a new bleach for bleaching my knots. However, it's still the same method. You want to make sure that your consistency is not runny and it's also, not too thick. You just want the perfect mixture to where when you hold your brush up in the air, it doesn't fall off. And you're just going to apply that all over the lace and you're going to bleach those knots. Cousin Jayla is back. We're going to use our Ruby Kisses of 14, the lightest shade in the palette, and we're going to put that all over the lace of the wig. I've already put it on her ball cap. And if I didn't mention, I did go ahead and pluck this wig some more off camera just for an even more natural look. But y'all already know I pluck all my wigs, even if they do come pre-plucked. So right now I'm going ahead and sewing the wig down because y'all, Jayla is just rough on hairdos. The comb in the back just don't be enough for her. She needs her wigs sewed down. And I think a lot of y'all do too, if you know what I mean. Y'all already know Erica J hold me down. The only thing that's gonna hold you down. Head over to Instagram right now and search up at Hair by Erica J for all product restocks and links to purchase this adhesive. Do y'all see me? Sometimes I have to record a YouTube video and record an Instagram reel / TikTok at the same time. But one thing about it, I'm gonna get that content for y'all. And it really just makes me happy. I hope I'm being helpful to somebody. I hope y'all are learning. I hope y'all are enjoying the content. You know, if you're not, just let me know in the comments below. But you know, I always try to please my peoples. Once that last layer is dry, we're going to proceed to lay that lace down using the teeth of the comb to help us push it into the skin. And then we're just going to proceed with our normal lace installation processes.
do not depend on nothing or no one. So why would you show up so uninvited? Just change my mind like that. Please don't take this personal. But you ain't shit and you weren't special till I made you so. You better act like you know that I've been through worse than you. I just can't keep running away. But I don't need you. 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 But I want you. I don't mean to. I don't mean to. I don't mean to. I don't mean to. But I just lost hope. Everybody's like he's no item. Please don't like him. He don't wife him. He one night him. I never listened though. I should've figured though. All that shit you was spitting so unoriginal. But it was you, so I was with it. Then to tell you the truth, wish we never did it. Cause I usually do stick to the business. But you came out the blue, then you just flipped it. Goddamn baby, my mind's blown. Be forgetting you live in a different time zone. Think I know what this is, just the time's wrong. Yeah, I know what you did, but baby, I'm grown. And my love is patient and kind of shit. This is where we could build through different types of shit. You was really the realest, wouldn't be fighting it. I think your pride is just in the way. Funny how everything changed once you got all that you wanted. Nothing was ever the same. And though I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I still want you. I don't mean to, I don't mean to, I don't mean to, I don't mean to, but I love you. I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, but I want you. I don't mean to, I don't mean to, I don't mean to, I don't mean to, but
Like, just get into that lace. Like, stop playing with Big Jordan. Y'all know I laid this lace before and after the baby hairs. Don't play. So y'all already know the look we going for today. A middle part bust down. Y'all already know what to do. You gonna get that wax stick and your hot comb and you gonna lay that part in there. And then you just gonna press that hair out. But I'm gonna also show y'all how I did my baby hairs in this video too. Y'all know the usual, the usual. Honey, is it lace or is it skin, honey? I'm confused. Shout out to my favorite coworker, Tiffany. That's my girl. Yes. So y'all already know I'm just taking my foam and we finna swoop them baby hairs in place. Swoop and whoop. Y'all already know. And this is how the hair look once the baby hairs are done drying. Of course, you know, I combed them out and relayed them, but honey, they was already laid right here. Went ahead and pressed that hair off camera because y'all, the sun was messing with this video and I couldn't show y'all how I was pressing it out and it just was getting on my nerves. So I just had to cut that footage out. But y'all, look at the end results. Do you see how laid, how thick, how shiny this jet black hair is? I hope you guys love this new updated tutorial and y'all slay y'all hair out there. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn your notification bells. More heat coming soon. I love y'all so much. Goodbye.